But I've never known that much about like the production side of things and doing it digitally.
I always wanted to like create something, but all I knew is like, oh, like I could make up a couple of chords on guitar and sing, and that's all I really knew.
My project in New York was called For the Daughters of Harlem, Working in Sound. And it was a workshop that brought young women from the New York City public high schools to Columbia University. It was a multi-year project, and then I moved to Toronto where I brought it to the U of T. I'm really committed to doing and excited about is bridging the city with the University of Toronto.
The reason why we're doing this project is so that we can allow kids in the Toronto community to be exposed to what we offer here at Electronic Music Studio, and a chance for them to meet artists that are currently in the industry. And this is a chance for them to learn about what a turntable is and how to record music, how to use the microphone, and also perhaps what are some difficulties being in this industry.
Students who are mostly female identifying, some that are non-binary, that are coming from Scarborough, everyone coming in with just this passion for music.
So we asked the students that came here today to write and reflect about what music meant to them. We got just beautiful responses from them. Someone who accompanied them through life, something that was so central to who they were and what they thought and how they felt. So that was quite beautiful to read. And one student, in fact, mentioned being bullied, which shook me. I know bullying is very common for students. And the student wrote how music, the types of music that they liked, really assisted them throughout those painful times. Another student mentioned that her brother had died about 10 years ago, and the music that her brother had shared with her still is with her. So music is such a powerful force.
We have different people from the music industry coming in and giving kind of like mini lectures about their path and their community with their own expertise and specialty. We had Kristen Antunes that came in today, who specializes in vocal performance and vocal technique, and she also is a SOCAN executive. Hers particularly is collecting money, royalty money from all over the world and bringing it back to musicians here in Canada, which is really important and really exciting.
I'm coming from where that I couldn't go to university because I was part of a religious minority. I had to travel 12 hours by bus to take it. I talked about how to identify and develop their artistic identity, collaborations, networking, community engagement, and what was really important for me was that the professional work that we do and the community work that we do, for me, both of them are very important. They are hand in hand, and I value them both at the same level, and it's important for me to be involved in both of them. And I wanted them to know that, and hopefully if they decide to be a musician, that would be something that they consider to do in their career later on.
About the young musicians that are here who didn't know each other before this program. Neither of them had any music production experience. They had never put like a computer and their voice together with a microphone, and I've been working with them pretty hands-on, and it is incredible what they've done. And it's so fun seeing them in their own way kind of stretch into that kind of confidence.
We were in the same volunteer group, but I only knew her name and like nothing else. And when we got paired up and I found out we had like the same music taste and we kind of wanted to do the same thing.
It was a really good match because we already had common interests of what we wanted to do, and we both had a lot of ideas that we could bounce off of each other. and we really just made it work. Like, we couldn't have done it all by ourselves. I don't really want a career in music. I want to keep it in my life because music means a lot to me.
I was really thankful for this opportunity. It was like really helpful, and it like genuinely made me start thinking like maybe I do want a career in music.
Music is like, it connected us.
Future Sound 6 is designed to bring in youth who are interested in music, have good ears, and want to learn. One dream I have is to have it expand so it won't just be 1 or 2 meetings, but possibly a summer program for high school students, maybe 6-week program, giving them really the opportunity to grow, learn, and develop their skills. And I hope this will continue in the future. I know it will.